Imagine reaching into your pocket for a single penny and discovering it could be worth more than a luxury mansion. It sounds impossible, yet that possibility is exactly why collectors across America still examine every Lincoln cent they find. Among the coins that continue to spark excitement, the 1972 Lincoln 1 cent with no mint mark has become one of the most talked about modern pennies. But before you rush to empty every coin jar in your house, there's one detail that could completely change what your coin is actually worth. The 1972 no mint mark Lincoln cent was struck in Philadelphia, where pennies of that year normally carried no mint mark at all. Millions were produced, which means most examples are only worth a few cents. That may sound disappointing, but hidden within those ordinary coins are extraordinary survivors. Exceptional condition, rare striking characteristics, and famous mint errors can transform an everyday penny into a collector's dream. Here's where the story becomes fascinating. Some of the finest known examples have reached astonishing prices because collectors compete fiercely for coins preserved almost perfectly since the day they left the mint. Imagine a coin spending decades forgotten inside an old piggy bank, only to emerge looking almost untouched. That is the kind of discovery every collector hopes to make. Now comes the question everyone asks. Could your 1972 penny really be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? In the rarest circumstances, elite examples with remarkable quality and extraordinary collector demand have achieved incredible auction results. Some headlines even mention values approaching $771,000, fueling nationwide excitement. However, those prices represent exceptionally rare coins with unique characteristics and top professional grading. Most 1972 pennies are nowhere near that value, which is why proper identification matters more than wishful thinking. So what should you actually look for? Start with brilliant original surfaces, sharp lettering, strong details in Lincoln's portrait, and minimal signs of wear. Then examine the date and inscriptions carefully. Certain double-die varieties from 1972 are among the most famous Lincoln cent errors ever discovered. Even small differences can mean the difference between pocket change and a highly collectible treasure. And here's something many people overlook. Never clean an old coin. It might seem like polishing it would increase its value, but collectors usually prefer original surfaces. Cleaning can permanently reduce a coin's desirability and erase thousands of dollars in potential value. Strange, isn't it? Sometimes doing absolutely nothing is the smartest investment decision. Think about how many forgotten jars, dresser drawers, and inherited collections still exist across the country. Every one of them represents another chance for an overlooked rarity to appear. That's exactly what keeps collectors searching year after year. So before you spend another penny without looking, take a closer glance at every 1972 Lincoln cent you own. The next coin you examine will probably be ordinary. But then again, history has shown that extraordinary discoveries often begin with someone willing to look just one coin longer than everyone else. And perhaps the greatest treasure isn't only the money. It is knowing that life-changing opportunities sometimes arrive in the smallest possible package.